All right, let's move on now to the next email. And the next email today comes to us from Azrin, who writes, my question is, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Scott Derrickson is returning to direct Doctor Strange 2. I personally can't wait to see his vision in the mystic world again. What are your thoughts on this? Thanks for taking my question. Have a great day. All right, thanks a lot for the question, Azrin. And yes, reports came out yesterday in The Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter's not only saying that Scott Derrickson, who directed, I believe he wrote and directed the first Doctor Strange movie, that he's not just in talks to return, they're saying it's done. They're saying Scott Derrickson very quietly went about finalizing his deal to come back and do Doctor Strange 2. Now, this is interesting on several levels. On level number one, it's our first real confirmation that Doctor Strange 2 is coming. Now, this is one of the worst kept secrets, almost as badly kept as Spider-Man's coming back, almost as badly kept as Black Panther is coming back. We all knew there was going to be another Doctor Strange. But this is the first real thing from a real, like one of the major trades saying it's done deal. Marvel has signed on the director to come back and direct the second one. And that's great. I love Doctor Strange. It was a wonderful, fun, imaginative, bonkers kind of movie. It was everything we wanted a Doctor Strange movie to be. And I enjoyed it immensely. So I love that we got confirmation that they're going to come back. Once again, further confirmation that one way or another, the effects of the snap is going to be undone in Avengers 4. Now, whether it's going to be undone as in they fix everything, whether it's going to be undone as in a new universe is created out of it where exact carbon copies of all the originals are existing, whatever way they do it, the effects of the snap are clearly going to be undone. We already knew that because Spider-Man was coming back. We already knew that because Ryan Coogler said he's coming back to direct Black Panther 2. But Black Panther died. Well, he's coming back. And now we know it with Doctor Strange coming back as well. But Doctor Strange died. Yeah, I know, but he's coming back. So we know all that. Now, as far as them bringing back Scott to direct it, it's a great idea. I mean, Doctor Strange is one of those properties, and we said this for years, that is tricky. I mean, because it is so out there, right? It is so different. Much like Guardians of the Galaxy was a very different set of characters to do from their traditional characters, Doctor Strange is it was really brought us into the mystical for the MCU. And that was different. And how you handle that was going to be tricky. Scott came in and did it and did a great job. So I, for one, am very happy, number one, that we are getting a Doctor Strange 2, and that's pretty much confirmed. But I'm also very happy that Scott's coming back to do the sequel. I think that was really key because I think, what he did in that first one is going to be difficult to replicate. It's going to be difficult and a little tricky to really capture the DNA of that. So I think in this circumstance, at least for the sequel, to get the same director back is probably a good move. I mean, hey, look, you go out and get somebody else for Doctor Strange 3, sure, but I think at least for the sequel, just to give you one more, template for how this Doctor Strange world really works, I think it was a good idea to go and get Scott back, and I'm glad he's coming back, and I cannot wait to see Doctor Strange 2.